Welcome. Our mission for this deep dive is Golconda Fort. We'll be exploring its scale, its incredible history, and its dramatic fall using the sources you've brought together.
That sounds great. It's a fascinating subject.
And we have to kick off with this almost unbelievable detail, the acoustics. Apparently, you stand at the main gate, the Bala Hizar gate, clap once,
Just once, yeah.
and they can hear it clear as day up in the Baradari, the ruler's court. That's what, 91 meters uphill?
Exactly. An amazing piece of acoustic engineering. Basically an instant alert system.
Incredible.
And it really sets the stage because Golconda, it wasn't just a fort. It was this major hub for international trade. And, of course, the source of some of the world's most famous diamonds.
Right, the Kohinoor, the Hope Diamond.
Oh,
We'll get into that.
definitely.
So the plan is trace it from its pretty humble beginnings as a mud fort, look at the engineering marvels, the source of its immense wealth, and then how it all came crashing down.
Okay, so starting at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
we're talking 12th century, Kakatiya dynasty. And back then, it was really just a small mud structure.
Like a settlement,
Pretty much. The name might even come from Golconda,
which means...
Shepherd's Hill. That's the thinking, anyway.
Okay, Shepherd's Hill, a far cry from what it became.
Absolutely. The real transformation, the identity we recognize, that comes later, 16th century, with the Qajar Shahi dynasty.
And they were the ones who built it up.
They were. They took that mud fort and turned it into this massive, imposing stone fortress. We're talking 7 kilometers of walls surrounding it.
7 kilometers, wow. Making it, well, basically impregnable from the outside, you'd think?
That was the idea. And the acoustics we mentioned, that clap system, just one example of their ingenuity.
What else stands out?
Well, something often overlooked is their water management. This is an arid region, remember.
Right. How did they handle that, especially with a large population inside?
Genius engineering, really. They used sophisticated systems, earthen pipes, these large water wheels called rahays,
Rahays, okay.
to haul water from miles away, right up the hill into the fort. Essential for surviving long sieges,
Absolutely critical. But the main reason everyone coveted this place, diamonds.
Ah, yes. The diamonds. From around the 16th to the 18th century, Golconda was effectively the world capital for the diamond trade.
Sourced mainly from the collar mine nearby.
That's the one. And you have to understand, the ground around Golconda yielded gems that shaped history.
We mentioned Kohinoor, Hope Diamond.
And the Dorianor, the Great Mogul. The list goes on. The sheer concentration of wealth that passed through here, it's hard to even grasp.
Which inevitably made it a massive target.
Exactly. Which brings us to 1687. The Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb arrives, wants that wealth, and lays siege to the fort.
And those walls held.
They did. For 8 grueling months, the Qutb Shahi army resisted. Aurangzeb's forces just couldn't breach those 7 kilometers of fortifications. It was an incredible defense.
So military might wasn't enough to take it down?
No. The source is quite clear on this. The end didn't come from outside force, but from within.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. An Afghan soldier inside the fort, apparently motivated by greed, by money,
Opened a gate.
opened one of the fort's secret doors during the night, let the Mughal army flood in, and just like that, the siege was over and the Qutb Shahi dynasty fell.
Wow. After all that resistance.
It's quite the story. So Golconda today, it stands as this incredible testament to advanced engineering, security, wealth.
Right.
But it's also a stark lesson, isn't it? That even the strongest fortress, the most impregnable structure, is ultimately vulnerable to simple human failings, internal corruption, greed.
That really makes you think. And for you listening, consider this. What if that betrayal hadn't happened? If Golconda's dynasty, with its wealth and engineering prowess, had endured?
How might that have shifted the balance of power, maybe even world history?
Something to reflect on. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.